Hello, I'm Josh, and I'm going to explain to you my app concept for Android project. So, my concept is based on uh, this part of um, RuneScape where basically you're assigned tasks to kill certain creatures and you get experience into a skill called Slayer. Um, Make a long story short, all of these monsters are randomly assigned to you based on this weight. So to get a more centralized area and give it a better understanding of how much each of these are weighed in percentages, having an app I would think would be a little bit easier. So what I would have the user do is after they log in or create an account, they attach their RuneScape name, like I have here, and in when they do that, all I have to do is grab um, this one right here, which ID 18 is their Slayer um, skill. So all I need to grab from that is the experience and the level. I would also need to grab their combat level. And this can be done on any uh, player that doesn't have an account private, so or if their account doesn't exist, so see no profile, we can't do that. Yeah. So there's several other things that I need to make sure I calculate in. Some quests in the game help with Slayer and yeah. So so based on the two factors of their Slayer level and their combat level, I want to calculate out which Slayer Master to show because this is the first one out of several. So my idea is that it will calculate which of these is the best Slayer Master to show them at the time when they go to the screen, and it will once again give a list of all of the creatures that they can assign and the percentage that they are assigned at. Another thing about that is that you can favorite and block tasks to affect how often something is showing up. So if you have a favorite task, it basically doubles the chance of getting it, whereas if you block it, it removes it from the list entirely. So each task could have multiple creatures. Some don't. So for instance, you've got the task right here, Banshee. You have a small and a large version. So basically, when the user selects the Banshee, it'll show them two monsters, the level 37 one and the level 91. And when they tap on one of those, it should bring up a info list for that creature. So for instance, if they chose the pig task, the information for the pig would show up. So things I would grab from this API, which is a totally different API from the player API. That's the quest API. So I would grab things like the level, the experience that you would gain, as well as the description and area that you can fight this creature in, and the weakness to kind of give an image of what kind of thing that you would want to use on it. This way it's a lot more central and a lot easier for the user to actually get to. And then also on that page we'll have a button for bringing them over to the wiki page, so that way you can see things like their drops and different information to add that I can't get from the API. The only other thing that would be in the Slayer Compendium would be a goal, a Slayer level goal, section where the user can set the goal for that character's Slayer level. So let's say, for instance, since my character here's his Slayer level is 106, let's say I want to get it to 120. Well, it would calculate, okay, so you have this much, you need this much experience, it would track, and then it would show both the integer value and a progress bar value to how close you are to reaching your goal. And all of this information will probably, well, not probably, it will be saved onto the phone, and then on the database side, for their account, it will save each of their RuneScape usernames that they want to keep track of. So they can keep track of multiple at a time and can switch through a lot easier. And again, the only thing I'd save to the database are the names, and then everything else will get saved directly on the phone. So that's pretty much my app. If you think I can add anything else, or think I need to take out anything, suggest anything else, I am willing to do them as this month progresses. Thank you.